Hi there, my name is Nicole Bartelds. I'm a farmer's wife in the Netherlands. We have an arable farm in the north of the Netherlands. Besides that, I am a smart farming consultant working at the Data Boerin. Next. I'd like to present to you the project MAXSUSS. MAXSUSS stands for Maximum Sustainable. It's a precision farming pilot for sustainable crop growth and a maximized yield. It's particularly focused on potatoes, which is an important crop in the Netherlands. The farmers in this project are looking for ways to improve their yields in a sustainable way. And the major questions we have is what are the parameters we can measure to influence crop production, and how we can get insights from these parameters to stimulate the crop production to stimulate the crop production. The farmers involved in this project are, you can see here, Ger Evenhuis, Jan Renier de Jong and Alco Tolner. And they are also in the same area where our own farm is located. What we did in this project was a lot of data collection. The farmers involved already have a couple of years experience with the crop sensor optics, and we added soil scanning to the project in order to know the soil characteristics in the particular fields. And for each crop, we monitored, potato crop, of course, we monitored the yield using a new YieldMaster Pro measuring system. With all this data, we have data visualization based on geopart agriculture. And we are working now on the data analysis and prediction of the yield using QGIS mostly for data preparation, and also using a system called Geoda for more the statistical analysis of this data. To give you an impression, the systems we work with, this is the Soil Explorer, is a non-invasive measurement tool, which is when you drive along the field, it measures the electroconductivity of the soil. We have the Optrix crop sensor, which is mounted on the crop sprayer, and it collects NDRI or NDVI values about every 10 days. Then we have the yield monitor on the potato harvester, as you can see here, and I also have a small video showing how this works. Next, we have, I wanted to show you a little bit the geopart agriculture platform for data collection. We can store all the data we have measured. And for instance, you can see here a comparison between the satellite imagery of in July, and the yield that comes from it at the end of the season, and also the data alongside with it, just to give you an impression. Which are the main outcome of and results of the project? We have now a huge database of farm data on potatoes, but still we have issues about the quality of the data. and also not for every year data because of the crop rotation, and every 2 to 3 years potatoes are grown on the same field. So you don't have like with corn or crops like that, that you have every year the same data. We have not all the parameters for each field. For instance, when the farmer exchanges fields with a neighbor, then he won't have the soil data available, for instance. And we had some trouble with 3 very dry years in 2018, 19, and 20, which makes the data we collected in those years not very representative. What we did is we developed a method for cleaning especially the yield data, which is quite important because otherwise you have a lot of outliers involved influencing the mean values. We have a method for combining and visualizing all the data. And what we are still working on is a correlation of yield and soil and crop characteristics. And we are experimenting with all kinds of machine learning algorithms to improve this analysis. Okay, this was in short the introduction of my project. I hope we will be able to exchange more about projects later on in the workshop. Thank you for your attention.